Welcome to part 2 of the van build, where I show you how to attach wood supports to the sidewalls of the van. This video is sponsored by nobody, because we only have 27 subscribers. I'm going to show you exactly how to bolt 2x4s to the van without tearing off panels. It took me a number of hours of trial and error. Here was step 1. I removed these, little plastic plugs using the proper trim removal tool. Then the next thing I did, I took an 11/16 drill bit. The reason I used such a large one, I had to drill out the hole bigger than the original stock hole. And the reason for that is because I needed to make room for this anchor that is going to go on the end of my bolt. It folds, put the bolt on, and then you push it through the hole, and then it expands, and then it draws the bolt and the board flush against the panel. So here's the package for the bolt and anchor. It's a 2-in-1, and I went with this because I wanted a thick enough bolt, to give some good structure, since this is going to be holding a good bit of weight and the van's going to be moving back and forth. So it's a 1/4 inch diameter bolt by 3 inches long. So this is going to get through my 2x4 through the panel far enough and allow that anchor to expand and then grab it. These are plenty deep for one of these anchors to go into and then expand and then come back. Now I'm going to show you, I took 1/4 inch in diameter drill bit, which matches up with this bolt diameter, so that this will be nice and snug when it goes through. And then I took a 5/8 countersink drill bit to drill that out, which is going to allow the head to go in nicely. I wanted the head to go in about roughly almost halfway, maybe 1/3 of the way in, based on how far I needed it to go through that panel for the anchor to expand. So now I'm ready to go, and I'm going to show you how this works. Go ahead and screw so that it's sticking out on the other side. I'm going to put this anchor on. I'm going to do just a few turns to make sure it doesn't accidentally pop off as soon as it gets in the hole. I have another hole down here. I do need to do these at the same time. I figured out based on how it goes through. So now I have both bolts through. Once again, I'm doing this on a passenger van. If you were outfitting a cargo van like most wise people do, all these panels would already be exposed and you'd have lots of room to work with. You'd be able to reach your hand in behind certain areas to put a nut on or something. But since I'm trying to leave this passenger style van pretty stock while we're kind of building out in it, because I might take it all out later, I just didn't want to tear everything off, and there's airbags in the sides and stuff like that. So this is the solution I came up with. So I'm going to go ahead and line these up, just kind of fold those in a little bit by hand, and heard that click, and I'm just gonna move it around, make sure both of those wings got folded out. There we go. I think they both folded out. So now I'm gonna take my drill and just slowly, because I want them both to kind of draw in at the same time so that I can keep the tension on each as I drill it in. There we go. Now I got a couple boards up that I can mount other boards to and start building some more stuff. All right, here in the back, I'm gonna take this cover off. Just pops out real easily. So then I'm going to use this hole. Took this bolt off. I already took that out. And then I took this upper bolt out. That was for the seat belt. Now that I have these 2 bolts to work with, I'm going to run a 2x4 up here, drill holes in the 2x4, and then have this mounted right here. And that's going to attach the upper bed. I also have up here, I already put this one in here and then this one over here. And I only have 1 bolt into the holes. I just don't want to drill new holes in through the plastic. I hope this has been helpful for anyone trying to secure boards to the sidewall of their Ford Transit van. I mean, other than having to drill out, these holes a little bit wider, kind of non-invasive, I'm not tearing anything off or tearing anything out. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. Leave a comment below if you guys have any questions.